Sure, my name is RITA LYNNE GRIBBEN. I am a black belt under Leticia Ribeiro and Fabricio Camoes at Gracie South Bay. I think it's important for women to have some kind of a physical hobby, not just women, but everyone. And jiu-jitsu is a really good option for that because it challenges you and it builds confidence and it's really empowering, just being able to use techniques and learn something and put all of your energy and effort towards something that allows you to be able to move around a bigger person. So whether that's for self-defense or just your own personal growth, I think it's a valuable hobby to get into. What got me started? I was looking for something to do to get in shape. I hated running, I hated going to the gym. I tried all of that, regular conventional fitness stuff, and it didn't really stick, never stuck with me. And I know I liked karate and dance when I was a kid, and somebody, told me to try jiu-jitsu, and I went to one class and I was just completely hooked from there, and it just never stopped. For sure, women should compete and support the 5 Grappling Women's Cup because it is like a gift to all women in jiu-jitsu. It's a women's only tournament dedicated to us to help expand the sport and support women's jiu-jitsu, and I think that's a really special thing and we should all get behind it. Enjoy the moment, absolutely enjoy the moment. It's not just the day and the outcome of a competition that matters. It's all of the growth that you experience, putting your energy towards a goal. So no matter what the outcome, if I win or lose, I have long-term gains and benefits just from, dieting, focusing, studying techniques, and trying to fine-tune my game for a competition level, and then testing it against people outside of my circle. Even if you never win or if you win all the time, it's very beneficial, and that's how you test your jiu-jitsu. People in your school, they know your moves. They might be different sizes, different ages, they might be men or but to test yourself against somebody your age, your rank, your size, who doesn't know anything about your jiu-jitsu, it'll show you a lot, and it also motivates you to know what you need to work on and what works for you, and yeah, it's good experience. For self-esteem and growth, I mean, it's when you don't have a competition coming up, you kind of just show up to jiu-jitsu class, you're doing it for fun, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But if you have a competition that you're working towards, something switches because everybody gets nervous or feels the pressure of a competition, and so it just cranks up your level of effort. And anytime you're passionate about something and you increase your level of effort and put your energy towards that, you can't lose. You gain a lot of benefits all around, mentally, physically, and of course in your confidence level and self-esteem. So even, like I said, even if you don't get the results you want in the competition, you might hit a move or you're doing a lot better in the gym with your regular training partners, and then that's empowering in itself. For 5 Grappling, what you're doing right now, just having this platform and bringing exposure to female athletes, providing a tournament and an event where anybody can compete in. You don't have to be like a pro jiu-jitsu athlete or anything, and it's just all about the women, dedicated to the women, and spreading that, with your platform. I think you're already off to a really great start. Of course, everybody always talks about supporting women's jiu-jitsu. In any sport, female athletes don't get paid the same amount as men, and it's just anything that you can do, especially as men or as people in general, to support women's jiu-jitsu, appreciate the techniques, consider as equals. That's really appreciated, and I think it helps a lot. Right. I mean, there's just always been a glass ceiling in everything. In society. It's not just with sports, but especially in sports. I think, normally there are a lot more people interested in the big, strong guys and those athletic specimens. So that gets a lot more of the fan base and a lot more attention. So it's hard unless you're actually a jiu-jitsu athlete and understand, the techniques. It's harder to appreciate smaller person or female jiu-jitsu, I think. But I mean, It's just life. I mean, it's not about more or less, but it's all about the matchup. So I think, yeah, there are a lot of exciting female athletes that deserve just as much attention as the exciting male athletes. So, I mean, and Fight to Win is a great example where they are paying women the same amount as men, and there's lots of organizations taking that step forward, so it's really exciting and really nice to see. But I mean, it's just realistically, in even like myself in engineering, like you don't, it's just, there's not as many women in it, and you don't see as higher of a pay scale if you take all the women and all of the men across that discipline. Science, engineering, math, you know, you might not see the same pay, but you can't really concern yourself or get upset about that. I like prefer to just stay positive and spread, and you know, not worry about things out of my control, and just put energy into it, and then you can reap the rewards.